Hey guys, Twitter is so freaking funny. Like, I feel like I can um, express myself more on Twitter than any other platform on social media. I can express myself on Facebook and Instagram and but I mean when you're able to put like words together, you're able to make some magic happen. um Unfortunately, I know y'all already know that you can't post a lot of certain content on Instagram and of course TikTok. Um but I've seen some people put some pretty explicit things on TikTok and did not have theirs removed at all. I got mine removed and there was nothing on there that was not suitable for the content. Um, but I think Twitter is really, really funny because um, certain places don't allow you to access certain content through the settings, the privacy settings, like at libraries or at certain churches or certain restaurants. It's really, really funny how Twitter is like the all determined um, um, website that will allow you to see explicit images and things like that that are kind of cool. So, and some are like not even kind of, it's like on point cool. And I really like Twitter because you get to share like the side that may not be suitable for everyone. And that is really exciting because Twitter, at first I thought Twitter started off where they didn't allow certain content. Now it's like, why even make another profile unless you're trying to get some money? Or you can use it to advertise your company or your business company. Yes, a company, all right. A company can make a lot of money on there. That is the company making the money. You can put so much stuff on Twitter and it's so freaking funny. They have Black Twitter, which yes, a Black Twitter does exist. If you've seen TMZ, you hear one of their um, colleagues talk about how there is a separation between Black Twitter and the regular Twitter. There's other type of Twitters, but this Black Twitter in particular, and that is hilariously funny. Um, I spent about I created my first Twitter account in 2008, I believe, and then I didn't get on it because I didn't know how to use it, and then I picked back on it again, and then I stopped, and then I waited some years, and then I got back on Twitter, and then I was like, oh, now I know how to use Twitter, and so that's why I thought it was funny to just make a video about Twitter, because Twitter is funny. Twitter is everything that a person would hope for when they're trying to be entertained. Facebook is funny, of course. Yes, Facebook is just as similar, but it's nothing like Twitter. Twitter is a whole nother ball game. You can experience the same type of feelings on Facebook and any other place, but not like Twitter. Twitter is so freaking funny, and I'm on there mostly every single day. Like I don't get off of like I'm on there now. I'm just really like refreshing some of my pages that I have up here, or and I don't want to have too many tabs up there because that slows the computer down. And no, it's not high speed internet, but it is good internet. I think it is high speed internet. I'm not sure. Um, Woohoo! What would you do if you were in quarantine and you didn't have high speed internet, like how would you feel? Hmm. How would you feel? um, but no. Let's see. Okay, so the thing about Twitter is that okay, so if I go on my homepage now and I'm following like over 2,000 people and I have about nearly 400 followers. My Instagram is around 600 followers, I think. Maybe seven, probably a little bit lower than that. 700 and something, might be 800. Um, and I think I'm following about um 1,500 people on there. On Facebook, I have very small. It's 28 followers, and for my other public figure page, I have about 24 followers. Um, and I think I have about 400, 300 friends because I deleted a whole bunch of people that I did not even like stay in contact with, or some people like I think some people just like ended up unfriending me. It probably was like both of them. I'm pretty sure it was both because that happens to everybody. But I did delete a whole bunch of people because it was like this is slowing down my. I didn't know that having a lot of friends on your Facebook account can slow down, your computer or your software. Like how can that happen when it's on Facebook and it's on social media? That's not like you downloading each app for each friend. It happens like that. So I'm like, okay, crazy. My computer needs to be plugged up. It's about to go. I don't want the battery to go down. Oh, dang, it's over here. um, I really like Twitter because it's some people. I shouldn't look at my phone, but I'm recording from it. Okay. Let me go on Twitter now. I don't talk about YouTube. I don't talk about Facebook, and I don't talk about Instagram. I've talked about Twitter too, but this is like a newer Twitter video that I want to talk about. Um, the thing that the thing that I really like about Twitter is that to wait. You're able to look at things that are prohibited from other websites. You can see full videos. You can see short display videos. You're able to increase sales for your business because you get to advertise on there. And the fact that and it's race has nothing to do with it, but when black people create certain content that's really funny, and it is like you can't even put a price on it. So that's why I really like Twitter. But I really like that Twitter offers the good stuff that is prohibited from certain places. You can't access certain websites because they're not suitable for all audiences. And Twitter don't care. Clap, clap, clap. And I like that about Twitter. Um, Even though I know some people do things on Snapchat that aren't suitable also, and that's funny too. Because when I first realized what people do on Snapchat, like in another way, it was really shocking, but it was really fun to know. It was real fun to know. So yeah. Um, I wish my computer stopped going in and out, in and out. Freaking internet. No, it needs to be. The thing with my computer is that I need to get it. Um, it needs to be cleaned out. I think there's like a computer virus bug or thing, whatever you want to call it. I forgot what they call them. A virus. I don't think I got it on here. No, it's just telling me to update. That little Norton security thing, and I'm like, whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and do that and pay for that every year. Once I pay for it one time, it need to be done. It don't need to be. I need to keep on paying. What are you doing? I'm giving you my money for it. You don't need to be updating. You need to update automatically once I pay the first time. But I'm not even gonna get on that story. I'm not. I'm looking for. I think I'm missing. It's real cloudy in here. Um, I think I'm not sure. So while I'm stuck in the house, all I can do is try to get this free money from the unemployment office, and who knows, no, I might go back to work and work somewhere, and if I don't, I'm getting my money regardless. I'm gonna get my money regardless. So you guys, when I like freaking comb my beard out, I got to make sure it is not like not right. That needs to grow some more. I don't pick it all the time, so I need to get another comb because this one is really small, and I'm using this, and it needs to be one of those pick combs or the other type. But yeah, pick comb is a lot more better. Um, I'm not gonna. I'm thinking like, is this the first time I ever had my beard grow out this much? And if not, and if I didn't, then how did I maintain it? How did I keep up with it? Because it's been a while since I let my beard grow, so that's why I'm just touching up on it just a little bit and stuff like that. But yeah, I stay on Twitter mostly every day because Twitter is funny and it keeps me updated just like any other social media, but because I use um I go down my news feed, my timeline just like any other like Instagram and all that stuff. But I like Twitter because I am able to talk to an audience and change my group of people that follow me because they learn from me and I learn from them. But so that is the reason why I really love Twitter. It's so rated R. Oh my gosh, it's so rated R. And it's so much good stuff on there that it would catch your attention. Like you could be scrolling and then you see something like, whoa, what is that? And that's really cool. Like I like surprises. Surprises are good, especially on the internet. Real life, but on the internet for real. Um, so that is it. I really love Twitter, you guys. I know some of you are like, okay, well, Chris, I've been trying to figure out what do you mean by writing this, or what do you mean when you say that, or when you share this and you agree to that. Well, what do you mean? I mean, because I say sometimes what people want to and they don't. Or maybe they do, they're just not more expressive as I am with it. Um, I can literally write a book. I'm actually starting my book now. It's going to be a whole bunch of I summarize it, but it's gonna be a whole bunch of the same genre. But that's the magic of the entire book. It's supposed to be separate from your original way of thinking to a more dominated way of thinking. So I will let you guys know when I will be releasing that. But right now, I'm working on something, so that's gonna cause me to. I mean, who knows? God might allow me to speed up the process, but I need to be patient and I'm working on it. And that was my little secret, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it, but not right now. Just stick with me because I will be helping you out. Not that you guys already don't know. I don't even know anybody who actually reads. anymore read books. Oh, I do know some people that read books, but all your information is on the internet. Like you can even go to the internet right now and find the book that's in the library that they're charging you for and get the whole thing on the computer. Most people don't want that. Some people, excuse me, yeah, most people don't want that. Actually, a lot of people prefer that, especially the people that are going into school or the millennials. You know, they don't want a book. They want a freaking what's on a computer. They want to pull it up that way. They want to see demos and people have the reviews on how they felt and their opinion on the book and the factual information and stuff like that. So everything is technology based. So, but back to Twitter. Twitter is my number one all best. I'm gonna have to say my number one best entertaining social media platform ever created. It's going to Twitter, hands down. Twitter gets the gold award, number one, the gold plaque. Twitter gets it because we can be really good, wholesome people who are nice and sweet and don't bother anybody, and people that are fun to be around, and still have another side to us that other people would not have expected, but they're not a bad, you know, person, or it's not a bad thing about what they like on the other side of them, because they're not out to hurt you or anybody else. And that's basically me. Okay, that's always been me. Um, I used to be very shy in the shadows, and I still am. I still am. Um, but I've have grown out of my shell a little bit more, a whole lot more from what I was in the past, because it was just an insecure thing, and now it's like I can write anything on Twitter, not anything that's going to hurt someone else's career or anything like that, or make them feel insecure of themselves. But just know that I do have control of my own account, and I do know when to slow down. Even though you see a lot of the same styluses, they're not the same. They're just basically getting more deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into a fantasy world that I like, and I'm pretty sure you do too. It's just I'm using Twitter to expressing it in a whole nother way. Some people actually take off all their clothes and express it in another way. Um, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that because it is freedom of expression, and they're not out there trying to harm you. They're just trying to promote themselves, or they are promoting themselves, and they don't have to show you anything. So just be grateful for the people who are brave enough to go on Twitter and show certain content that most would not do. That's the beauty of it. I love Twitter. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, they started off with Bebo and MySpace from the beginning. Then, what would be next after Facebook and Twitter and Instagram? Because then they had Pinterest for replacing Instagram, kind of in a way. And then Facebook is the new MySpace. And then Twitter is just a whole nother thing, because I don't even remember another thing designed just like Twitter, where people do what they're doing, retweeting and um, undoing the tweet and placing your comment and um, at somebody and stuff like that. That's what I feel is like. That's why I say they have their own little thing going on. This way different than Facebook and Instagram. Of course, Instagram will let us about pictures, and you can't write a post on there. You cannot do that. You can share a photo, which is a post, but you're not gonna write one. Um, So it's almost like Twitter's up against nothing right now. Like, who is Twitter's competitive or thing, or what is Twitter's competitor? I don't know what that is, because I mean Facebook, it might be going back to Facebook because people talk a lot on Facebook. But Twitter is number one. I mean, even the president uses Twitter. So even the president gets in trouble for using Twitter. And I think that is just like all everything right there in the book. Like, I love Twitter so much. Oh, but go out there and so my Twitter name is Christopher WDC 7. Okay, I had to think about that for a minute. It's Christopher WDC 7. That is my Twitter name. My Instagram is. Let me see if I can find it. That's so sad. I don't know my own Instagram name. Well, this video is all about Twitter anyway, so it don't matter. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I thought I logged myself in. Wait a minute. What is my Instagram name? What is my Instagram name? Yes, log in with Facebook, please. No, what are you doing? Okay. Um. Okay, I just had to log back in. Um. My Instagram name is, and I've told you guys what my Instagram name is before. I don't care. Yeah, save it. Um. It is. No, don't turn it on right now. No, not my notifications. My Instagram, I was getting ready to say Twitter. My Instagram name is Christopher Williams DC. That's it. There is no number to it. It's just Christopher Williams DC, all lowercase, all together. Yes, I did have to be thinking about. I do have 628 followers. I'm following over 2,100 people, and I have 113 posts up there. And I used to post all the time, especially when I just got back on Instagram. But now I kind of like slowed down because I'm mainly on YouTube and Facebook, because when I'm on Facebook, I work from there and I share content and I allow donations for people who want me to share the content on my page. Now, here's the thing about my profile. I do not share anything that I do not think looks nice. Okay, some people don't care about what they share on their page, but I do, because I like the way it's lined up in order. What looks good? If it's a house and a broom and a furnace, and next thing you know, they have someone with some modeling a watch. If I don't like the way that furnace looks beside that broom, I'm gonna delete and then put the broom over top where, in order. It's like that. It's like an OCD. I am obsessed with interior design, and I just cannot help it. I mean, I like everything that is appealing to my eyes. I like what it looks like. That's just me. I like interior design. Um, I've always liked interior design. Um, as a matter of fact, that's why I used my profile. I said, wait a minute, that'd be a great idea. Why not just start my own business and share content on Facebook? And I can, if a certain company, um, like I've gotten a few furniture retailers and private business owners who've actually, you know, hired me to share content from their page so that I can generate money for them. Um, I was getting a share for this, and unfortunately, I don't mind doing that because I mean, I get to share things that look really nice, and someone can be scrolling down my page and they would actually help that company get a sale because they saw their ad on my page and it stimulated revenue for their business. And every time I share something on Facebook, I get credit for it. So that is a way for me to make money. And I will continue to do that as long as they have it because that's something that I love to do for free. I don't mind doing it. I just got someone who told me earlier, where actually a furniture company on Facebook sent me, actually wrote a comment and tagged me in it and told me that they really appreciate for me sharing um, their advertisement and what I'm going down there now. Oh, and if and it was actually on the behalf of the other furniture company that was associated with the person who posted that actual image on Facebook that I had shared. And she was just saying, like on the behalf of her and the people affiliated with that company, that they really appreciate it. And if there was anything else that I needed, let them know. So I sure did. I do this for free. But I've had other companies actually pay me a little bit more, and I had some companies who gave me something that I did not mind getting because if you find something that you really like to do and it doesn't cost you anything and you can use the internet and literally sit back and watch your money come back and forth, why not? So I just encourage you all. It's been about 3 years now since I've been working from online sharing content. It's been three on and off because it started off really big and really fun, and then it ended up being not too savvy because I wasn't always near my phone and my device, and I didn't get too many companies that reached out to me until I started increasing my shares, and then people started to respond and send me badges. And so right now, what I'm doing is that I'm not going to openly charge anyone. If someone wants me to share a certain type of content on Facebook, they will reach out to me in my inbox, email. We will contact each other by phone, and we will start making some arrangements from there because it's just um, a click and a share, but they're really, really valuable, especially if you know what you're doing and if you know the audience that you are attracting and how important it is to update them with something in particular that they are going to like, because you need to be the type of person who enjoys what you're doing so that your reputation and more importantly, your production on the job, which you're already working by yourself, that is going to increase more demand because you know how to create something that's going to grab a hold of someone's attention. And you like doing what you do. You're in the house, you're not bothering anybody, you're staying out the way, you're practicing quarantine and self distancing already. This is why I was telling you all to find something that you really like to do on the internet. And if it's free, I mean, it's people that I've known that I've actually went to school with, and they opened up their own store online selling handbags that they just made or bought from the freaking thrift store, dollar store. It looked horrible. And they just put designs on them and sold them. I'm like, are you serious? People are buying, and people were buying them. So I'm like, I can make a whole better bag than that, and I'm not even into no girl stuff. But when it comes to interior design and fabrics and how it look, I can tell you what looked nice in what corner, and I can tell you everything in detail and why I like it and how it made me feel and how it would make someone else feel. That's why I always share my content and I work freely. I have been doing freelance since last year, no, 2 years ago. Through 2 or 3 years ago, I've been doing freelance work, but I actually have not committed to it because it was an on and off type of thing. But freelancing is what everybody does who works from home, basically. Okay, some people actually have a job where they need to log in the computer and take their breaks and log back out and do all of that stuff. And then some people don't. They don't log in at a certain time. They log in when they feel like logging in. If they have their store up and running, they have people on the other end fixing the situation. They checking their updates and the emails about problems on their phone, and they're not having to subject to a boss because they have just decided to make money based on everything that they're able to do for free without any hesitation or anything like that. So, working from home is the best thing that you can ever ask for, and I would do it over and over and over again. Um, so right now, what I'm telling you is that even if you do not charge anyone, if you want to start off small, if you think you might be, taking a risk of someone thinking that you're being too pushy, don't think that way about yourself. Um, Start off somewhere, sell something small, but make it really creative. And say you have 50 of them. Um, Tell them that it's going fast. There's only 50 items left in stock, and or put only 10 left in stock. Try to get them now, or it's only one left. And try to make someone want to buy your product. Because you're your own boss, you're your own filmmaker, you're your own designer, and you're your own problematic person. You're your own math person. You're your own scientist. You know, give the people what they want and be creative. Think of yourself um, buying something online and how it would make you feel whenever you see something. Would it make you go in your wallet or go in your pocket and try to find something to pay for whatever you see that's appealing to your eyes? I know a lot of people actually sell things that they would never even use. Something that they've been having in their house, stored up and never using, but it's a multitude of them. So why not just put it on the internet and sell it, and make more off of what you pay for, or if you even pay for it at all. That's the whole process. Um, Another thing is, um, people don't even like, I mean, anybody can make a store online now. So you don't really need, if you ever need to ask anybody anything, it will be if someone that has already have their own business and you can take some key points and some advice from them. But even you can get all of your questions asked just by using Google. So I would just use that tool first, do your own research and figure out what you can do, and you will find out that you pretty much spent a little of nothing just to start your own business. Like you're going to sleep at night and making money in your sleep. That's how important it is. And how easy it is. It seems hard because you're so used to going out there and slaving and come back home and doing it all over again. And nobody wants to live like that, and I know I don't. So, yeah, so get yourself, you have the time to do this right now because this is um, quarantine time, self distancing, and everybody is trying to figure out a way to make money in home anyway, without going out there because they're limiting people from actually going to work. and only certain businesses will be operating. So what else can you do? Absolutely nothing else but try to make some money from home. So yeah. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna get off now. Um I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna let me see what such and such is talking about now. Go back to Facebook. Um oh, so what another great idea is to have a GoFundMe or a Cash App or a PayPal account and find a way to collect donations because someone may not be interested in what you buy, but they may really like the idea and the respect of your hustle, and you will get some people that will at least donate something towards your business. So it's a great thing. And plus, they might really like it and appreciate it and want to just donate and give you some more. You know, so my response back to the people that reached out to me, and if I find their name, look at Angela Winbush. She's so silly. She's so pretty. Angela. If you don't know Angela Winbush from Renee and Angela, then you ain't got no soul. Except for the newer people, y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all can't run from Michael Jackson or Luther if y'all heard him anyway, or anybody knows cool. Um, that post came from um, is it Baldwin Hardware? Emily Moreau Home was the name. She said they have, okay, here's a prime example. They posted something on the internet and it was from um, Curry and Company. There was a warming bench. There was a bench that they have out, and they put something on there, and it was entitled "Warming the Bench." It says, "We are all," and I'm gonna actually show you uh, what it looks like. It says Curry and Company. Okay, you see that? It says warming bench. This is a picture of the bench. You know, that looks really nice. The background, the light, and everything that's on there. This is advertising for the company. And this, I didn't even read this part, but I'm looking at how this captured my attention. Just this black wall in the background, this seat, this light, this lamp, and just the whiting around it with the words in here. Like, this whole image is like adult, mature, and grown. So it's all grown up. That's what I mean. But the passage says we are all feeling a little benched right now because of the epidemic, or because of the pandemic. And it said, and while none among us is really um, clamoring for extra seating in this time of isolation, these designs may inspire thoughts of future happier times. Our lineup of stocked upholstered benches and stools are available in our carefully selected fabric or in muslin to accommodate custom fabric choices. See, now they are advertising their own business. And I actually shared that content. And right below, as you can see, it got a heart because this is my page. It got a heart from them. As you can see, that's the heart, and it says Emily Morrow Home. That's a furniture design business. It's a home decor design studio. based out of Dalton, Georgia. So the company has about 1,102 likes. So they're out there, but they're not out there for millions. And it helps their company stimulate revenue because they're actually getting feedback from who clicked on their page and how people were sent, because you're able to track who gets on your page on a certain um, file from your computer that will let you know who's accessing your account, or they can see me whenever I share and like and heart the comment, but they always say thank you or send me a badge because I have recognized their businesses by sharing the content and getting more people to um, you know um, travel from my page to their page using something that they had posted as a advertisement. So this is from Emily Moreau Home. She said, Christopher Williams, thank you so much for sharing our post of Emily Moreau Home luxury hardwood flooring. Now that is a beautiful place and beautiful word to use. You can see that's all business. It says, with Curry and Company. Let us know if you need anything. Emily Moreau Home luxury hardware flooring and made in USA, and that's a plus. It was made right here in the United States, not in China. Look how beautiful that looked. And then of course I responded, it's been a privilege to share what captured my attention. Okay, thank you so much. You know, she said, let us know if there's anything, if you need anything. Give me a smiley face. Thank you. So because I did not charge her and they were able to be aware of me sharing the content, they appreciated it, and I did too. So I really love the feedback when I get people to say thank you. I really do. I said you can also donate to my Cash App if you like, and I placed my Cash App at the bottom because I'm not going to charge. I freely do this, but I don't mind when businesses come to me and tell me that, hey, if you share this for me for numerous of times, or if you write this over top of this, then I will pay you for it, and I definitely would do that, and I continue to do that because that's a way for me to make my money from home. So I've been doing that for about 3 years now, and I don't like any other thing um that is not going to help me. I don't like anything else. But I have nothing to win or lose. um I don't have anything to gain or anything to lose because it's all free and I do it out of my heart. But I do allow people to donate to me because why not take that opportunity to, I mean, that's what I do. That's my business. That's what I do from home. And it's freelance work. It's considered freelance, and it is fair enough because you're your own boss. You even if I did not have a laptop, I would still be able to make money from my phone. And that's what I encourage you all to do. You can share some things. As a matter of fact, you can sign up to Facebook right now, and you can hit jobs or careers at the bottom, and you can start finding ways to work for Facebook. And then you will also find ways that Twitter will help you work for them also. So it's other social media. But if you don't want to get onto the social media and stuff like that, try your best to get on other things, like open up like an Etsy store or something like that, and sell something small, creative, and put some decorating things on it. Say your 8-year-old makes them, and your 8-year-old makes them for 8-year-olds, and make money that way. And it's funny because you can literally make money any type of way. So that's it. So I started off talking about Twitter, and I started off talking about making money from home and other things. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later on. Don't forget to hit the bell because I'm a new YouTuber. I know that might sound whack, but it ain't whack. See you guys.